We are Will and Lily, and we've both quit our jobs to embark on a 3-month trip in our van, travelling from the UK to Switzerland, Italy and Greece.
The van in question is a 2012 medium wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter, bought in April 22. We spent 4 months converting the van, ready for the trip, and here's our first leg through Switzerland.
Day 1. We're on our way to Dover. Left at 3, it's 6:10.
In the morning.
Will's been doing great at driving. So our ferry has been delayed. There was problems at Calais, so our 7:50 ferry got moved to 9:15. I think we've made the most of the time well. Had some breakfast. We made it out of the ferry. We just put our destination into 2 sat-navs, and it's saying our ETA is 7:30. How do you feel about being in France?
It's good. It's sunny, but it's quite busy.
We are going to the Grand Vallon. If we can make it all the way down to Coma, then it puts us in good stead for tomorrow. The sun is shining. Almost at the first stopover, but we've just stopped at the most incredible sunset.
First night in the van. Cooking is on. We're at a nice viewpoint. We've just caught the sunset off. You can see that we're joined by about 6 other vans. And what are we cooking tonight then, Lil?
Well, we've got making like a stir fry.
Time is 10:15 on the first day, so 24th of August. We've been travelling for 12 hours, moving in the car. Left at 3 AM. This is all happening here. Catch you in a bit.
It's all hip hop happening.
Ciao.
So we just got our Swiss vignette. It was around £37.
Yeah, 40 Swiss francs.
40 Swiss francs. So we went to a campsite in Bern, very well known one, and they had no space. So we're currently parking at TCS camping. We're gonna cycle from this campsite into Bern. They said it's about half an hour, leisurely uphill cycle. Have a look around Bern, and then make our way to Interlaken when we get back. Hello. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good.
It's warm.
It is very warm.
Which is good. When we got into Bern, we locked up the bikes near the train station, then walked to Einstein's house, which Einstein rented from 1903 for 2 years. When we passed the clock tower, we caught the crowd, waiting for the 5 o'clock chime. A famous attraction in Bern is seeing the bears in the bear pit. Unfortunately, the weather was too warm for them, and they were hiding in the shade. We knew from our research that locals jumped into the river after work, putting their things in the dry bag as it floats down. So we went to the river and decided to join in.
What are we just about to do?
This is Bern from the water.
So you can see, you have the cathedral. Some beautiful buildings in the old town. So yesterday we drove from Bern to Will's family friends. It was dark when we arrived, but this is the view we have woken up to this morning. How are you feeling?
I slept for 2 days.
We're cycling to Interlaken currently. How far is it?
Another 8 kilometres, which isn't bad.
Not too bad. Stopped for a lovely view.
We're on the bikes.
When was it forecasted?
4 o'clock.
And what time is it?
4:05.
No. We didn't listen to the forecast, but it's pretty much on the money. We're just deciding whether this big cloud of rain is going to hit us or not. What walk are we doing?
We are walking by Interlaken Lake to an old hotel and a waterfall.
And we've got some nice lakeside views. Private island over here with a chapel on it, and there is the boat that goes back and forth all day. Wave. We made it! After reaching the top of the waterfall, we hiked back down again and stopped at the hotel for a drink with a view. It was actually our 1-year anniversary that day, so it was the perfect way to celebrate. When we got back from the hike, we got out the paddleboard and cooled off in the lake. There was a techno event going on at the nearby cafe, and you can hear the beat in the background of these shots.
So we're in Grindelwald. We're going to get on the train. It goes up to Kanderstegg.
Yeah.
And they're going to walk up to Iseltwald.
Yeah.
And then do the Eiger Trail down. And that will take us up there.
Let's go.
Once we arrived at Kanderstegg on the train, we walked up to the man-made lake called Lauterbrunnen to eat some lunch, and to dip our feet in the natural water of the Footspa. The glacier at the top was really impressive as we began the long descent down to Lauterbrunnen.
Bless you. Where are we coming into?
Meiringen.
Been going downhill for 3 hours.
Quite hard on the calves.
It is hard on the quads, calves, front of Will's knees, but we've had some spectacular views. Awesome live music, potentially a wedding. Are you ready for the view around the corner?
Yeah, look at that.
Wow. So that could be Lauterbrunnen, and we're going to get the train from there
Yeah, to Wilderswil.
to Wilderswil.
And then the bus to Interlaken. Hello.
We're in Brienz this morning, having a walk around the lake. Will's been in the lake,
Yeah.
had a fresh start to the day. Come on, keep going.
I can't do it.
You can.
I'm sliding.
We're just at church in Brienz. We've walked along the lakefront. After visiting the church, we walked down a street called Brienz, which is a street once crowned the most beautiful in Europe. Brienz is famous for its wood carving, so Brienz definitely showcases this. We then made our way to the wildlife park, where you can feed pellets to the goats and the deer. Oh. Hello. We've just arrived in our first campsite. We're in Kanderstegg and we're at Rendezvous Camping. Will has just set up our spot. The awning is out. Chairs are swiveled.
First trial on the table.
We're ready to have some lunch. We are just setting off from rendezvous to Lake Ochensee. We have stopped for a little break. We've been going for...
It's 4:45 now, so 45 minutes.
Yeah, the walk's only supposed to be just over an hour, so we can't have long left. Will's very sweaty.
You can see where the straps are.
Suddenly feels a bit colder now. I know I'm going in. On this morning, we hiked through the cloud from rendezvous camping to the Lauterbrunnen, otherwise known as the Alpine Slide. This took us about an hour and a half of uphill hiking. We waited for a gap in the clouds before going down the slide 2 times. Just been to the slide, the Lauterbrunnen. Who was quicker?
Me.
Are you joking?
No. I literally just had to stop twice on the first run.
Yeah, but the second one I was catching up on the corners, so I'd say it was a tie.
Says every person finishes second.
So we're heading back down the way we came.
After getting back from the Alpine Slide, we cycled into Kanderstegg to explore the picturesque town, stopping by the river for a quick snack. Upon our return to the campsite, we packed up our things and drove back to Interlaken. After a few relaxed days at the lake in Interlaken, we ventured to Gorge in Meiringen, and spent the morning walking along the pathways and through the caves. We paid 20 francs for both our entries. It was a great way to spend a rainy morning.
Got some lunch on the river, some pasta,
Last night?
yeah, from last night, some Pringles.
And the Simplon Pass from Switzerland to Italy, going over the top.
So, we got the car train from Kanderstegg. Took 9.
Yeah, still unsure. I did film it.
And for some sandwiches.
Then we're going to walk over there to the Eagle, and that's where we've just come from.
Thank you for joining us on the first leg of our European van life adventure. Stay tuned for part 2 where we take on the west coast of Italy.